Hey Larry, hey Les, how's it going? My name is Hunter Stagg, and I'm a multi-instrumentalist living here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And firstly, I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity to audition for the position of drummer and percussionist in Primus. Just an honor, and I can't wait to show you why this is truly a match made in heaven with my musical influences, my drumming technique, and my hopefully charming enough personality. So, a little bit about myself is I think that Primus was one of the first, I guess at the time I would have used the term rock to describe it, because that's all I knew. And I think my mom played some TV show or some cartoon in like '99. I was about to go to kindergarten, and I hear these wonderful chords being plucked, and that show changed my life, and definitely influenced my humor. But you guys and Rush and all the other bands that I've listened to, every musician I've ever listened to, I think I made a part of my playing. Because before I listened to Primus, I listened to the pop rock of the '90s on the radio. So you would have heard me playing a lot of this. It's heavy metal Hanson, and maybe some heavy metal Cranberries. And so from there, I obviously grew into a little more heavier stuff. You kind of rebel against that that easier, breezier sound sometimes. And when I started getting older and in middle school and things, I started, picking up drums because when I saw Rush live on the Snakes and Arrows tour, seeing him in person was wonderful. The music world could not have lost a better soul and a better person, a better drummer. I mean, he's just one of a kind, and he was probably the biggest inspiration to my percussive playing. Him, Nick Menza from Megadeth, especially Rest in Peace. Sort of that erratic, but still in the pocket rhythm of like some of those thrash bands I really loved. Also, I really do like Jimmy Chamberlain from Smashing Pumpkins, wonderful jazz and alternative drummer. And lastly, I'd say probably two more would be Andrew Forsman from The Fall of Troy. So more recent, and I say recent, I say like mid 2000s. My gosh, he played in The Fall of Troy, and his like weird syncopated, weird time signature riffs, like the technical playing that won me over. And Gene Hoglan as well from Testament Death. Eric Andre Show season 2. Just seeing him smile playing death metal and just going the speed of light was really really awesome to see. And now, as I have reached my 30s, I've started to listen to a little more of Steely Dan, some more relaxed things, and some Japanese kind of jazz groove from the late 70s, early 80s, particularly the composer Tatsuro Yamashita, who's also one of my major musical influences. Truly a one-of-a-kind producer and player. So besides that, I work here as a kind of a software technician, and I'm respected here a lot socially. I've worked in the legal field before. I went to UNC Law School. Some people call me a Renaissance man. I don't think that's fucking true at all. I'm just a guy who likes the arts and a guy who likes to experience the stranger sides of humanity, I think. And, when I started getting outside of, my South Park phase with Primus, that was probably around when I started listening to Rush as well. I think the first song I learned from you all was The Heckler. And probably Pudding Time. And that was all I learned on guitar. And, you know, by the time I was drumming, obviously I was trying to push it to the limit the second I got on the kit. And I've lived by that ethos my entire life. You know, have fun, play technically, play, you know, the crazy things that you want to, but, you know, always push, always bring the technical side into like the more creative and looser side of music. And so I really hope you enjoy my drum edition, and hope you enjoy this video resume. I would drop a lot in my life to come play for you guys. You guys fucking rock, and I will never forget this bass line. I'm not going to embarrass myself on bass. And then also, there's probably another one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that I'm only going to play. And so, thank you so much for taking me into your consideration. This is a long resume video, but I really hope you guys watch, and I cannot wait to hear back from you all. Have a great night, guys.